শতকরা 80 থেকে 90 ভাগ মহিলা গার্মেন্টস শ্রমিক আর বাদবাকিগুলো।
Most of the workers are female. Only a small percentage are male.
এক নম্বর তাদের কাজের চাপ থাকে, দুই নম্বর
The biggest problem are overwork and the filthy bathrooms.
আরো কয়েকটা সমস্যা আছে, যেমন
The problem of working nights is a big one. In some factories, they have to work 15 to 20 nights a month, often until 3 a.m. or later. The women are separated from their families, especially the ones that have children, and this creates a lot of problems.
বিশেষ করে অনেক মহিলাদেরকে নাইট করায়, বিশেষ করে সুপারভাইজার পিএন।
The supervisors don't listen to anything.
আর যখন যাদেরকে নেয় না,
As the women get older, the bosses say they can't meet their production target, and so they are fired. They get harassed in the factories by the supervisors. They get harassed in the streets when they go out of work at 10, 11, even 3 a.m. at night. The women are made to work harder than men and are pushed around more. Their lives are tough. The thing is that they have no time for themselves, no life.
For three consecutive days. Yeah, you know, he came back at the early morning and again went back. So 3 days, he has not his single hour to sleep.
শুরু থেকে এটা আমি চাকরি করি, তারপরে শুরুতে এক মাসের মধ্যে বেতন দিতে 10 তারিখ।
I haven't gotten any money, 2 months wages, 3 months overtime. In March, the owner said he would pay us on the 20th, but they didn't. We then went into the street in front of the factory. The police came and beat us. They beat us and a lot of women got hurt. They took some of us to jail. We never got paid.
আমার এইখানে বাড়ি লাগছে।
আমি গার্মেন্টসে চাকরি করছি।
After working 20 years in the factory, I was told that my eyesight wasn't perfect anymore and I couldn't meet my quotas the way young workers could. When they finish using you, they just throw you away like an old rag. They eventually fired me.
Disney, Walmart, and the other U.S. companies try to tell the American people that we shouldn't get confused, that 11 to 17 cents an hour might not seem like a lot of money in the U.S., but don't forget, we are talking about Bangladesh, one of the poorest countries in the world. In Bangladesh, they say, you can live fine on 11 to 17 cents an hour. But a visit to the homes of the workers shows what a cruel lie this really is. The workers are trapped in abject misery, living in tiny, one-room, 10 by 12-foot huts. Their houses are put together with thatch, scraps of metal, wood, plastic, and cardboard. Often they have dirt floors, and others are built over pools of stagnant water and sewage. Five to 10 people share one room. Inside the huts, the workers all sleep crowded onto a raised wooden platform about the size of a king-sized bed and a foot off the ground. When it rains at night, the roof leaks and the workers can't sleep. They have to roll up their bedding, which is often just a paper-thin straw mat, and huddle together in a dry corner or under a piece of plastic. During the rainy season, which can last from June through October, the workers' neighborhoods flood. Many homes are flooded, and the workers' sleeping platforms are often just inches above the stagnant, filthy water. Malaria is rampant. In these worker neighborhoods, 15 households totaling 80 to 90 people share one outdoor water pump, one primitive outhouse, one gas stove with 3 or 4 burners. There is never any privacy. The women bathe under a water pump with their clothes on. In the morning, when everyone is leaving for work, there are long lines to use the pump, the outhouse, and the stove. If a worker gets sick, a visit to the doctor and buying medicine could cost more than $5. That's 4.5 days' wages. The workers can't afford this, and so they just don't go. So women workers in Bangladesh who sew clothes for some of the largest companies in the world, like Disney and Walmart, have never seen a movie, never ridden a bicycle, don't own a fan or a Walkman, have never been able to go on vacation. It does not have to be like this. The women told us that if they could earn just 34 cents an hour, they would be able to climb out of misery and into poverty. With 34 cents, they would be able to feed their families one decent meal a day. Of course the corporations could afford this.
You can say World Bank, IMF, or WTO, as a prescription of these financial institutions, they are giving us prescription. They are advising our government, they are advising our people to stop our basic industries. Because if the basic industry of Bangladesh or third world stop, then the multinational companies and financial institution can start their new industry. This type of sweet shops of garment factories, they can start. They are always in favor of owner, and they are always in favor of the capital. They never in favor of the workers.